Welcome to another session of Freelance Masterclass. I remain your host and trainer, Nato Pius Marcellino, and today we would be discussing how to create a Gmail account, okay, from start to finish. Now, I am presently on a new tab of my web browser, and this is assumed to be the Chrome settings. All right, so if you're using a Google Chrome, then this is what you should see on your screen. But if you're using a different browser, then you may need to go to the URL google.com to find or navigate to this particular um, interface. Okay, now that said, we want to quickly look at how to create a Gmail account from scratch. So to do that, you have different options. The first is you could either type in the URL gmail.com in this section, or you can simply use the search engine option here and search for Gmail sign up, all right? Or the third option is to navigate to these nine circles, small circles that makes up a square. A click on that would give us a drop down of some Google application, and then you can scroll down here to choose Gmail. So that's what I'll be using for this session. I click on Gmail, and that takes us to the Google Mail platform. So right here, we can either sign in if we have an account already, or we can sign up if we do not have an account. And to sign up, you can either click on create an account at this top edge section here, or you use the option below here. So create an account simply takes us to the section where we have to fill a form. Now, it is pertinent to note that Google provides us with the option to create an account either for ourselves, for our business, or for our child, okay, or any minor. It's expected that minors between the ages of 0 to 13, um, based on the use of and misuse of internet and the resources on the internet, to be able to guide the minors. It's expected that you create their specialized Gmail account for them, okay, so that they do not have access to adult content, because Google has a way of streamlining what the minors are allowed to watch, okay, so that it is suitable for their age. And to do that, we will be looking at that in another video altogether. But for this particular video, we are creating a Gmail account for an adult, okay, say someone from the age of 14 and above. So in this case, we would need to fill out the form that we have been provided with. So I begin with a name. I'll be creating a new Gmail from the scratch. So I would choose a new name. Say, for instance, here I use the first name as Tech and the last name as Explorers. So your name could be anything, actually, could be anything. All right. So in this case, I'm using Tech Explorers, and then I will need to choose a username. All right. So I'll say Tech Explorers. Explorers. Explorers at gmail.com. As soon as you do that, Google will notify you whether the name is available or not. All right. So in this case, it is not available. So I have to change the name. Tech dot explorers. Let's see if that is available. It's still not available, so we have to keep trying until we find a suitable and available name. So haven't tried different names. This is the name that I have chosen to settle with Tech Explorers 01 at gmail.com, and here it shows that it is available to be chosen. All right, so I haven't done that. I have to go down to choose a password, a suitable password. So I'll type in a password. Just choose a password and confirm the password that you have chosen. All right, so having done that, we would scroll down to click on the next button. So we click on next, and here we are asked to verify our phone number. So here I like to mention to us that whatever country you choose while signing up your account will determine the kind of restriction that you would experience when using your Google account. Over time, I've come to understand that there are various countries with their various restrictions or limitations to the use of some Google products. Okay, a typical example is if you are opening a Gmail account and you register that account as a Nigerian, that is with a Nigerian phone number, there are some products, some Google product that you may not find accessible in your region based on the country or the location that you have chosen and identified your Google account with. To be more plain, if you register an account as a Nigerian, I mean a Gmail account as a Nigerian, and you want to use that Gmail account to sign into your Play Store, for instance, if you're using an Android device or a smartphone, you want to use that account to sign into your Play Store, and you try to search for applications like Amazon Kindle, you will discover that you cannot or you will not find such application on Play Store. And if you are not aware, then you may not know exactly what is happening at that moment. But the reality is, Amazon Kindle is not available to Nigerians on the Play Store. Okay. But if you have a different Google account or Gmail account registered under, say, a country like the US, and you search for the same Amazon Kindle, you discover that you would find that application because it is available to the US region. Okay, so you want to be sure that when you're signing up here, whatever number you're using is a number that will not cause you a lot of restrictions. So that said, we will be going ahead and putting in our number, our phone number. So if you have a US phone number, you can go ahead and put that in. It gives you more advantage. In another video, we shall be showing us exactly how to get a US mobile number, okay, a virtual phone number that is a US identified, okay, so that it can give us opportunities to get access to other benefits, all right. But for now, we'll stick to our Nigerian number, and then I put in my Nigerian number here. All right, so I haven't done that. I'll smash on the next button, and then I would get a code on my mobile phone, which I am expected to put into the box or the space provided here. Okay, so head over to the phone and get out the code and slot it into that box. All right, so that's the code I got on my mobile phone, and then I click on verify. Once that is done, it gives me an option to put in a recovery email. Okay, this is very important because if for any reason or at any time you misplace your password or you misplace your mobile phone and you cannot get access to your Gmail account, this recovery email will be your next bet. Okay, because that is where the instruction to recover your present Gmail will be sent to. All right, so it's advisable that you put in a recovery Gmail. So in my case, I'll use my uh, original Gmail account as my recovery Gmail or my recovery email. It could be a Yahoo mail, it could be any other mail. It must not be Gmail. Okay, it could be any other email address that you already have. Okay, but it has to be an existing email address. Haven't done that, you can go ahead and choose your date of birth. Okay, your date of birth should be whatever you choose it to be. Right, in my case, I would say 22nd October. Right, I'll make it a little older, 1989, so that I can be identified as an adult. The gender has to be male. Okay, if you're a female, of course, go ahead and choose that. And then, having provided all this information, I'll click on next. And here we go. You're asked, do you want to get more from your phone number? Do you want to receive notifications and all that? So you go through all that has been written there, and you can decide whether to agree or to skip. So in this case, I'll go with the option, yes, I am in. And these are the privacy and terms of Google or for using the Gmail. All right, so you could read through all that, but when we're doing that in this tutorial, all right, take your time if you want to go through and read, and upon reading all the instructions, you can either cancel or agree. Of course, if you cancel, it means all the information you have supplied will be deleted, right? But if you really want to go ahead and open the Gmail that you have already supplied information for, click on I agree. You click on I agree, and it would automatically bring you to your new account. So this is exactly what your new account would look like. All right. And then once you're here, you can go around and check on what is available for you on your Gmail account. Okay, so this is where we're going to hold it, and this is exactly how to open a Gmail account from start to finish, right? In our next video, we shall be seeing exactly how to play around the entire Gmail interface so as to set up what needs to be set up and familiarize ourselves with all the parameters and features of the Gmail account. Until then, see you in the next video.